So, as the title suggests, I'm going to be explaining the whole lawsuit around the Pepe Butts NFT. Now, I know it seems a little childish for me to laugh at that, and hopefully you don't think it's because of the word button there, and you realize that it's because this guy got duped. And well, I don't even want to say if he got duped or not. I'll get into that in a little bit. But basically, so Matt Fury, who was the guy who had created Pepe, wanted to sort of change what Pepe was about, right? And in some people's eyes, Pepe had gotten turned into somewhat of an alt-right symbol. Now, I was a little confused on this, so I looked it up. The ADL considers it a hate symbol. The ADL, of course, being the Anti-Defamation League, who's they stand up against anti-Semitism. And they showed a picture of Pepe drawn as a frog version of Funny Mustache Man, with a very anti-Semitic sort of statement next to it. I'll link it in the description, depending on whether or not I think that I'll get in trouble with YouTube for it. YouTube rules are weird, but back to the story. Yeah, it's considered a hate symbol and was kind of used by the alt-right, quote unquote, and people felt a certain way about Pepe, so they decided to change it up and they switched over to NFTs. Now, they chose to sell one NFT for a lot of money, and they had 99 others that they said that they weren't going to sell, but they made, right? So the first NFT that gets bought by Houston Thayer. That's a weird name, by the way. I don't know where that name originates or anything like. What is Jesus? What is that noise? Anyway, so Houston Thayer buys the NFT for over $500,000, right? And ends up that Matt Fury decides to sell the NFT for, or no, he decides to give away the 46 of the 99 NFTs left over. Now, obviously, a big part of these NFTs values because they're just like screenshots. In fact, the thumbnail of this video is like, I have 90% certainty that it's going to be literally a picture of the NFT, right? And you can look up Pepe Butts NFT, and it's gonna be the first thing on images. Okay, that's a whole nother thing, right? But like I said, the main value of NFTs is their scarcity, right? And certain NFTs have certain values. But if there's PS5s, a lot of the reason PS5s are valuable, or they were like at their peak when they just first came out, is because of their scarcity, right? Which drove up the prices. That's why people were buying them for over $2,000, because you couldn't get them anywhere, and it was really hard to find anywhere to buy them, like at all. That was a little redundant, but anyway, it's just supply and demand, simple form. And obviously, having all these NFTs out there is sort of devaluing them. Now, I think there is a good chance that Houston Thayer wins, because obviously he lost his money, and he was told that these NFTs weren't going to be sold and they were just going to be kept, and he ended up getting screwed out of a lot of money. But what? See, I'm stuttering at the stupidity of buying an NFT in the first place, right? And you got all these people like Gary V and Hard Rock Nick promoting NFTs. I mean, at this point, I think Lil Durk has one. Eminem definitely has one. He got his a couple months ago, and I just don't understand the craze behind buying a picture, right? That you can get anywhere. Like you post your NFT and it's instantly getting stolen, right? Because someone's just clicking on it. When you buy an NFT, you're literally just buying essentially like a piece of paper that says you own the right to the URL of the NFT. When what I can do is like I just said, and even in the Kotaku article that the whole thing first came from, you can just right click on the image, save image as, and boom, you've got a $500,000 worth NFT. Now obviously it isn't that straightforward, and there's a few different things that are like above my pay grade, I guess is the best way to phrase that. But yeah, it's just such a waste in my eyes, and maybe I'm just underinformed. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you have any other thoughts, and if you want to explain like what what I'm getting wrong here, just let me know down in the comments. But yeah, bye.